here's the situation. We're working here on the Grand ZJ's Jeep, and he's got a new front bumper that mounts, I believe, inside of these holes right here, which is how I'm trying to make mine. But his is a little bent, so he decided let's strap it up to a tree and try to pull it out. These are very strong bumpers, called an impact bumper for a reason, but they're hollow. You can't do that. That's not going to fix it. You can pull it a little bit, but you can't pull it too much because he ripped the entire side off, and he's also bent it in here. This needs to be flat, because that's where his mounting plate goes to his bumper. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out something to shove in there and bend it as close to flat as we can get it. And hopefully, we'll be able to fix it. And then when we're done, we're going to have to try to clean all this up. We'll probably use the grinder and just rip that piece off of there. Rip up all this inside of here and clean it all up a little bit so it doesn't look like such trash. But right now, what I'm going to try to shove in there is this is the pole to my jack. God, cop sirens are annoying. Anyway, but we're going to try to shove this inside of there and try to pry it out. Because a normal breaker bar, like this one, is just, as you can see, I've already bent that one trying. This doesn't stand a chance. It's already bowed. Is it? Yeah, a little bit. And, well, there's not many other options of anything that's going to really fit in there. So I'm going to try to use the bar off of my jack. Hopefully it works. We're going to try to get it in there first. So I'm going to have to take this hanger and try to beat that in there a little bit from the top. I've definitely got it in to a point down there at the bottom, but it hasn't helped much from the top, so get that back out of there. Let's try the other way around. Well, that's certainly not going inside of there, so can't really break it any. Let's see if I can get it to go in at an angle. Kind of like wrap it around. Let's try this. Let's try to bend this back right here. That way I can get it to go in there and pull this back out. And once this is out, we'll be able to flatten this up a little bit. But in the meantime, it's just really important that we get this little hump right here pushed back out. But this little hump is now in my way, where it's all bent all over the place. So we gotta get that back. I might actually have to take my grinder and grind this little chunk out. But we're gonna pry at it real quick. Alright, so I was able to get the jack bar inside of there, and you can see I kind of got it out a little bit. It's not perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. I'm sorry, but body work it's tough, especially when you have really thin steel. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's like what, 1/8 inch maybe? What do you think, Tyler? 1/8 inch? Alright, whatever. Anyway, now we still got this little dent back here. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. I've got to get that out. He apparently has got to be able to fit a 2x4 through here. Which I know you guys are probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. What? Damn way the damn 2x4 is getting here. Look at the size of this hole. Pretty much, there's like a little lip behind it. About probably a 1/4 inch lip on both sides, so you can cut it pretty flush and get a 2x in there. But for this side, he needs to use that hole, this hole, and this hole right here. But he couldn't get anything through there, obviously, because it's bent. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to work on trying to get this back dent side out. And then we're going to clean it all up. Take the grinder, cut that off, cut this side off, cut this lip right here. Rip all that out of there because that looks like garbage. And, well, I'll give you guys some grinding videos here in a minute. But in the meantime, I'm going to get back in there. You don't want to see me struggle. Here we are at this dent. I'm not sure if you can actually see it or not, but it's not really wanting to come out. It's like, it looks like that right there. That's a really hard thing thing to kind of get out, especially if you can't get up in there. So what we're going to try to do is get the 2x4 to get down inside of there. So we're going to rip this out, rip the bottom nice and square, and cut this little lip off. And then we'll see. If it doesn't because of that, then I'll have to think of something. But right now I've been messing with it probably about 10 minutes and nothing's really happening. So this is the bumper right here. Kind of get it up for you. Not much of really anything, but you see his mount goes right here. And this part apparently goes on the side of the impact bumper. I'm not really sure how it works. I think he's got something that goes inside of here. I don't know. Not my bumper. I'm just jumping in on it because he dented it and messed it all up. There's the Grand GJ. See if he can cut a straight line. Let me show you the idea here. So these 4 holes inside of this are supposed to wedge inside of there, and you see they line up down there. We got to drill these holes out now. My expertise with the grinder made it so we can fit it nice and flat inside of there. And now we're gonna start ripping away at some of this crap. Since this fender mounts right there, let's see the little tack weld. The fender mount is up inside of there. We're gonna rip it flush, or as close to flush as I can get it, and then we're gonna make probably 2 cuts, probably one across the front here, and then one under. Probably just one. We'll just one right here, and then I'll figure out. I might just run another one straight across back there, and yeah. So I'm gonna go change my blade real quick because I don't have much of blade left. I don't want it to pop on me. One thing you want to never do is do what I just did and turn it upside down. Never used a grinder before, one thing you don't want to do is don't take it and push it into it, or whatever you're trying to cut, because first off, that's just going to rip through blades, and it's going to cause stuff to like bind up almost, kind of like if you're cutting a piece of wood. It'll bind and shoot it back at you. You don't, trust me, you don't want pieces of metal flying at you. It's not a pleasant experience. So try not to let that happen. Just let the grinder do its work. Let it do everything for you. Just barely touch it. Let it cut through. Just. Alright, so I was actually able to revive that thing after I got all this out of my way. And in order for me to actually get this thing to come even decently straight, you see there it is right there, the end of it. Unfortunately, what I had to do, which I don't recommend if you ever have this situation, is I had to cut this tack weld here so I could get inside of here to bend it out a little straight. And doing that, it'll weaken this a little bit. Now that it doesn't have that support across the top, like let's say he's to hit something over here on this side, it could just fold over. Hopefully this plate of steel, this 1/4 inch steel here, will help him a little bit. There's no specific torque on these, by the way, just tighten them at free will and go ham. But as you see, I took a good number on this side here. I tore out pretty much just everything. And his headlights, he'll have to buy new headlights anyway because they don't have a mount. They just mount right up there. But as far as the bottom, we'll probably try to rig something up to where the headlight can sit in here again, nice and flush. But in the meantime, this is what we're looking at. We'll get to pick all that up because I just knocked all those over. And it's not bad. It's fairly straight. You can see where they're going in the hole of that. His side, that's what it's supposed to look like, nice and clean. But you know, when you get a chain, and you think you can just go haywire with it, you're gonna have to do this. Little update. We actually got the bumper on there. There it is. It's really nothing special. It's really just for a winch, and you got the shackles and everything. So what he's doing now is here on the inside, those bars that we've been messing with. What are those things called? It doesn't matter. They're the mounts that go up into the frame of the vehicle. He's getting the bolts through here, and you got to put them in through this side, over here, and then put them in. So Tyler, explain what you're doing. Your boy revived the hell out of that. I mean, I butchered it. I mean, I had no choice. You all saw what I was working with. I didn't have many options there.